Hi there, it's Amy, and I'm doing my 2017 vlog, which is kind of late because it's like January 11th. But it's kind of my annual tradition just to come on and say hello and kind of check in. I am in Arlington, Virginia. My family relocated at the end of the summer, and we've really been loving it. It's definitely been different. Arlington is a very family-friendly place, they have great schools, and like everything is amazing, and I'm so glad that we're able to come and kind of stepping away from some of our responsibilities that were so ingrained in us back in Ohio. We're able to step away from a lot of stuff and just kind of take time to relax and sightsee and just sort of do all those things that, you would want to do while living in Washington, D.C. I am kind of changing up this YouTube channel, and I wanted to just kind of state the obvious. I feel like it's been a little while coming. I'm stepping away from paper crafting and that whole scene. And I think the deal is I always wanted to be an architect, and at the very almost instant point that I became an architect, I resigned because I wanted to raise my kids. So that has now been almost 8 years, maybe almost 10 years. My middle child just turned 10, and I think the conversation that I had with my last boss was when she was 5 months old, and I needed to tell them I wasn't coming back to work. Such a hard decision because I've always wanted to have a career, and so those were definitely bringing up some emotions thinking about just that whole decision. But I'm so happy that I have been able to stay home with my kids, and I have kind of always said that I'm not going to go back to working in an office. I hope that I can do that. At this point, I mean, I'm very blessed that my husband's job takes care of our family, and so, we haven't had like the lavish vacations and the great cars and the things that maybe having like two full-time incomes would give us. But that's not really something that we need right now. But it is something that I'm kind of feeling pulled to do, is to go back to work, and obviously architecture, because it was my first passion. And so yeah, so some of the stuff I'm going to be doing on this particular channel may be changing. I am going to develop my own architectural practice so that I don't have to go back and work into a full-time office situation. And some of the other things I feel like I'm going to be talking about on my YouTube channel also is just kind of that draw of still being a mom. I'm always still the one, the first line of defense when my kids need someone. They need their mom. And so I'm going to be starting with, actually this project here is our own home back in Ohio. I'm going to be building on, I think like a 4-season room, and adding a pool in. So that was part of the dealio coming to Washington, D.C. was the putting in a pool back in our house in Ohio. So, and that house is over 20 years old, and so I'm going to be incorporating some energy efficient and sustainable design elements in it. So I'm hoping that I can kind of establish an architectural practice that goes in that direction. That's going to be functional design for people that, you know, are not like, you don't have to be a tree hugger, if that is even a word that people still use. But, you know, to realize that our resources here are diminishing, and I, you know, would like to do everything I can in constructing new homes and doing remodels to incorporate more energy efficient, sustainable, and functional designs that that are really, you know, minimally impactful on the environment. So I hope that if that interests you at all, that you will stick around, and you know, I'm going to be walking through the process that I'm going through with my own home and the changes that I'm doing to that, as well as two families that I'm starting to work with to design their homes. So I'm not sure that, you know, I don't have any signed contracts yet, but maybe in the next YouTube video I can talk about the discussion that's kind of going on behind the scenes for my first two potential clients. So yeah, so that's kind of what's been going on. And as far as, you know, a new website and blog, like, I'm gonna keep crazybeautiful.com as a resource that, you know, people can continue to go to find paper crafting tutorials, and that will stay there and will probably remain unchanged for the most part. And as soon as I kind of get a new business name nailed down, I will launch my, you know, architectural website so that you can find me if you are looking for an architect. And that's about it. I think that I'm hoping that it's going to be a great year. I feel like 2016 had a lot of changes. So yeah, I'm hoping 2017 is going to be a great year. So thanks for being here. Bye.